tentacles reach far back into the last century.
Yo, what's up? This is Crypto Raw, and I had to do this video like this because it's like my fifth time doing it. I don't know if the universe or the so-called elites is trying to stop me from giving out all this information, but yo, I mean, I'm just putting together what other YouTubers is putting out there for y'all. So, got a lot of people they don't really. I don't really think they know how deep this shit goes. Alright.
But it wasn't until victories in Europe and Japan and the onset of the Cold War that political and economic conditions became perfect for actual execution. A conspiracy bigger and more secret than the Manhattan Project. More odious and far-reaching. No sooner had we defeated Germany than a new threat started appearing in skies over America. Drawn to Earth by the latest threat to extinction, the H-bomb. Explosions acting as transducers, drawing alien life forms through wormholes in spaceships using electrogravitic propulsion. Advanced extraterrestrial species visiting us, concerned for mankind and the threat of our self-destruction, forestalling our annihilation through their own self-sacrifice. And crashes at Roswell, more importantly, places like Aztec. World leaders signed secret memos directing scientific studies of alien technology and biochemistry. Classified studies were done at military installations S4, Groom Lake, Wright-Patterson, and Dulce. Extracting alien tissue. Tests were done on unsuspecting human subjects. And elaborately staged abductions in craft using alien technology recovered from the down saucers. Including human hybridization through gene editing and forced implantation of alien embryos.
Why do such a thing and lie about it? Our own government.
Your own government lies as a matter of course, as a matter of policy. The Tuskegee experiments on black men in the 30s, Henrietta Lacks.
What are they trying to do?
That's the missing piece.
But it's not hard to imagine. A government hiding, hoarding alien technology for 70 years at the expense of human life and the future of the planet. Driven not only by corporate greed, but a darker objective.
The takeover of America.
And then the...
Guys, it ain't about money. It's not about money. Another test. They showing us, or for the people that care about finances or know what their damn semblance is coming from, they printing money, infinite money, with no care in sight. Guys, that means money has no value. If you could put the reason, it's probably a question you had in school. Why they just don't print money? Well, here you go. And the reason why they never print the money because you need limited amount of money to make something valuable. If it's too much of it, it loses value. Economics. If you don't know, so. This whole thing ain't about money. Them trying to get more money. They're not human. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yo, like this channel right here, Crypto Raw, really needs to be a community. Like people who want to keep it a buck and keep it raw with me. Cause at the end of the day, they're not human. They it's all about energy. It's all about trying to steer you away from Jesus Christ, not living in Christ, worrying about the next Instagram post, worrying about whether XRP is going up or not. All right, that at the end of the day can enslave you and your family's and your children's future forever.
In the world itself, by any means necessary, however violent.
Hold on, son. Every time you record this shit, I'm telling you, like they ain't trying to let me get this out. They're not, even though someone already posted this, but like I'm about to start a series. Like, yeah, they fucking shit up, bro. They ain't trying to make. They don't want me to keep it raw for you. They ain't want it. They don't want me to keep it raw, man. I'm just trying to wake y'all guys up, man. It's more than be woke, cause I bet a lot of y'all thought y'all was woke, but I'm about to wake y'all up. Alright, y'all ain't seen nothing. Oh yeah, I seen that Simpsons episode. They predicted this. Ain't nothing. They know that's gonna. They know that's gonna be the gist of it. People just gonna say, "Oh, just put it in the back of their heads," and continue consuming, buying McDonald's. Yo, I'm not. I can't even freaking. Fucking video. It just stopped. My whole computer ain't working.
Reaction solution scenarios to distract, enrage, and enslave American citizens at home.
Problem, reaction, solution. That's the new world order right there. Look at George Bush. Doesn't he look lovely? And what was COVID-19? That was a problem, action, solution. Oh, what's the solution? Vaccines. Listen, I ain't get vaccinated, guys. I did not. I don't listen. Nah, I'm holy. I ain't too holy, but I'm at least holy enough to just not get a vaccine. Oh man, yo, I'm trying to get the. I told my family, listen, y'all know how I feel. They ain't listen. At least let me tell you guys. Someone out there, please. I mean, what was 9/11? Problem, reaction, solution. What was the solution? We going to Iraq and kill some I guess religious people. You know what I'm saying? Probably the last defense we had. People that try to help. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, the Muslims, they part of the most religious people out here. Forget the Jews. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna take their oil as well. You know what I mean?
With tools like the Patriot Act and the National Defense Authorization Act.
You know, the Patriot Act, that's state of emergency pretty much. Yeah, if you haven't realized that, that's pretty much X's out all our constitutional rights, you know. That's why they was building so much concentration camps in like 2015 and stuff. Like, this shit's real, man. The whole George Floyd, they always picking on a black guy. Go back in the video, you know, they were doing experiments on black men back in the day. Probably injecting us with something to mess with our DNA, you know, cause to dumb us down or something. If the music ain't do that enough. Cause I believe at the end times, you know, we probably be the strongest, stubbornest people, you know, willing to fight to the end, and they don't want that, you know. Especially within spirit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the body, dog. They don't want people to save each other's spirits before they go. It's all about the afterlife, baby.
Which abridge the Constitution in the name of national.
Oh, if y'all into video games, Cyberpunk, you know, future, afterlife. They had this group called Afterlife, yo. Everything, bro.
The militarization of police forces in cities across the U.S.
This is happening now. Concentration camps. No purpose. Yo, watch out for your food, man. Make sure your investments is wise, man. I really want to, like, have a retreat or whatever. Have my own, like, farm and stuff, or grow certain crops and all that. Cause, you know, I don't know where the food supply is gonna go next. You know what I mean? We in the effy time, and it's still a lot of distractions out here each and every day. You know what I mean? Each and every day, distractions. Meanwhile, they put it out here for us for it to go over our heads and end the distraction. How is that?
Already consumed by consumerism.
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
Taps your phone, collects your data, and monitors your whereabouts with impunity. A government preparing to use that data against you when it strikes. And the final takeover begins.
The takeover of America.
By a well-oiled and well-armed multinational group of elites that will...
Well-oiled machine is what he's trying to say, bro. Rage Against the Machine. They puppets too. Yo, everyone in entertainment is a puppet. Okay. I'm just keeping it buck. Just puppets. Alright.
Cull, kill, and subjugate.
Just to show you the truth, but without telling you the truth.
It's happening all around us.
The other shoe waiting to drop.
It'll probably start on a Friday.
And I believe they do this to save themselves from grace somehow. Cause I had a discussion with someone else, like somehow, and then they won't be punished for it, or then it leaves it into our hands, cause we're the majority of people. That's the real 1%. Doesn't mean money. The 1% is the esoteric, the occult, the people of the old knowledge. Okay, they started new knowledge within the New Testament. The Vatican holds the old Roman Catholic Church destroyed the true teachings of the world. That's why there's so many scriptures and there's so many books missed that are missed from the Bible. Okay, there's so many books. The Library of Alexandria, they burnt that. All right, it all goes back to the Templars, which is the Freemasons now, which is the forerunners of the occult and the symbolism and the integration of the math into the universe and with the numbers and stuff and yada yada yada. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man.
The banks will announce a security action necessitating their computers to go offline all weekend.
Digital money will disappear.
I was just about to say, you probably say, what does this have to do with crypto? You just heard it. Digital money would disappear. Along with everything else that he said. Let's listen.
It'll probably start on a Friday. The banks will announce a security action necessitating their computers.
That's this year, guys. The security actions are hacks, the banks getting hacked, or this, that, and the third. This all narratives to lead up either to pretty much a blackout, EMP pulse. If you old enough, 2003 we had a blackout. About last year, I think there was a little blackout in Manhattan, some other place. It just be random blackouts everywhere, either testing it and they testing the reaction of the people. Just like with George Floyd, testing the reaction of the black man, black woman, to see where our strength is. Everything's a test, New Testament.
Go offline all weekend.
Digital money will
Test to your mental.
They can just steal your money.
followed by the detonation of strategic electromagnetic.
They could just steal your money. Yes, and they will. And they'll say, it got hacked, or this, that, and the third. Whatever the narrative would be. That's why I tell you guys, the crypto apocalypse is going to come in one way or another, okay? Either by regulation or by some bullcrap narrative. Everything's a narrative.
Magnetic pulse bombs to knock out major grids.
What will seem like an attack on America by terrorists or Russia.
Or a simulated alien invasion using alien rebel.
Simulated alien invasion, alien agenda. If you've been not been on the rock, you probably realize that a lot of news media outlets is saying, like the NASA and NSA is uncovering UFO stuff and releasing footage. Since 2020, I've been hearing a lot about this alien stuff, and I was put onto that back in like 2018. Like they're gonna start rolling out the alien agenda. Whether they actually gonna make an appearance or it's gonna be the agenda to move us somewhere. All right.
Look at vehicles that exist and are already in use.
An alien invasion of the U.S.
The Russians tried it in 47.
You can't say these things.
I'm going to say them tomorrow.
It's fear-mongering. Claptrap.
Fear-mongering.
Isolation is techno-paralyzed.
Claptrap. That's from Borderlands.
And dangerous and stupid that it borders on treason. Saying these things would be incredibly irresponsible.
Everything really leads up to dystopian reality, guys.
Responsible not to say it.
Especially if it's the truth.
Especially if it's the truth. You guys, I'm gonna just wrap that up with that. They obviously are well aware that the truth is right in front of your face. And it's like a almost like a paradox conundrum type of thing where they talking about reality in its core right here, saying that you can't tell them. It's fair mongering, it's truth. But you guys, they tell us every day. They've been telling us in this so-called media. We think it's just it is for entertainment. It's breakdown words, yo. And then I'm gonna get into a lot more stuff. You think this is something? We're gonna find out what crypto really is. Alright, we're gonna find out what their agenda really is. And this was like a good introduction to get you nice and moist and wet, right? So y'all can be prepared for the rest of the stuff I'm gonna lay down for y'all, cause it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's it's saying like people don't like to hear the truth because the truth hurts, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be putting my money in the Dodge. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man. And they just playing with the ignorance too, because they realize people are not educated, and that's on behalf of them. But as a fault of your parents, you have to take responsibility of your life and understand that this world ain't picturestic. Meaning, like, the world they set up for you: school, college, marriage, and just the whole the picnic the white fence with the lawn, the American dream. Okay, it's all living really someone else's dream, because you're in a program. You've been programmed that way, just like what TV is programming you. Television program. Okay, it's your vision programmed. All right. And they know that there's a lot of ignorant, and not your fault, don't be offended when I say ignorant. That's just the word for it. Is you lack knowledge of reality. And the reality is, if I was, let's say, kingdom, the ruler of the world, and I made things my way, that is now the reality, because I have a consensus on it. Everyone has a consensus that we stop at a red light and we go at a green light. All right, now just let's leave off with that. Please like and subscribe. More rawness. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. There's more to come, way more to come. Starting a new series, because this is just stuff I know. I sneak a little bit in here and there sometimes. In my other videos, I just had a video about CoinGecko. Just like open up your eyes, man. Like, who's creating all these coins? Like, it's algorithms, guys. It's this thing been planned. Like I said, I don't believe way back, in the old days, but at least in the 80s, when once they got the internet where they wanted to be, they knew the possibility of the damn internet, guys. This is not no damn new technology. This is nothing groundbreaking, yo. Cell phones, all of it was done and shown to us back then. Now I don't know too much about this, but it was all, I'll say it was all done in the 1980s, as far as crypto goes, and a lot of this technology planning. Check out Back to the Future. Not only does that predict 9/11, another covert operation, like I said, covert, but it predicts crypto, XRP's in there, Stella's in there. Probably some other stuff is in there. Back to the Future 2, a lot, yeah. Mostly in Back to the Future 2 and 3. There's a lot, and that's 1985. Okay, so just remember the dates. 1985 is an interesting date. The Economist came out in 1988. You know, for the ones who know, you know, The Economist, you know, with the bird, the phoenix, the XRP, right? Yeah, well, that came out, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of just the New World Agenda was probably made back then. But yeah, I'm just leave it off with that. I mean, I could go on and on. I kind of want to, but yo, I mean, this is the reality. This is one part of the reality. In case you thought just crypto was an exception from the bullshit, I don't understand how. If you ain't open your eyes to that, even the stock market, guys, come on, the stock market is the most ruthless game ever. I mean, it really kind of just makes no sense. I mean, if you're really buying shares in a company, you really would be buying like equity is what they call it, not like a stock where, you know, it's based off of other people believing, not its actual sales figures. You know, that's the thing, you know, ignorance, and they playing off of that Dogecoin. They playing off a dog on a coin. We even make a 20-year veteran in crypto. I mean, in investing, say, oh, Dogecoin, because of hype and Elon Musk. Guys, that's it. You know, I mean, I can only say so much, and I'm out.